services to their families to help them stay together with a 99% re-engagement rate for over 5 years. You can donate to this amazing organization by scanning the QR code on your screen or visiting PROVhouse, that's capital H.org/donate online.
That sounds like a really great organization to be supported by and to support. Chop's trying for a straightaway jump to get through to avoid having to work through those blockers, but is run back. Oh, who's going to get lead on this one? It's going to be, is that Chops? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chops.
It's going to be Chops.
I know the hand almost for a second couldn't quite tell who got it.
Yeah.
And Chops calling it before Trick Daddy could get into the pack to score some points.
Good strategic decision there from Chops.
Trick Daddy was on a mission to outrun him there, so
yeah.
Outskate him, I should say.
Yeah. Twink182, one of my favorite skaters from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Just a joy to watch, but also I just love the name. I really dig the name there, Twink182, skating against Black Magic.
I find that if they have a really fun name, that's already a point in my, you know, for me to them. But if they're a really good skater on top of it, then I'm really going to enjoy it.
I thought maybe Black Magic was going to scoot back on that, but did not. Although I don't think it was a cut track that he got. It must have been something else. But that leaves Twink182 as our lead.
And Twink182 calling to the team to give them some room so they can get through. Oh!
Yeah, nice little shoulder check there.
Twink182 going up against Serenity there and says, you know what? I need you to move.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me, pardon me. I need to get through. Thank you.
Oh, Agony's like, follow me. I've got you.
And it worked.
Twink182.
Yeah. It's funny because Twink182 bounced off one of the Terminus players, and it looked like it was going to throw them out, but actually gave them enough momentum to get through the rest of the pack there and actually find that opening.
Sign of some quality jamming when you're able to use the trajectory of the direction you've been hit to in your advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Black Magic, though, back out of the box right away getting that initial pass. Pack is trying to run up. Lots of confusion out there. Twink182 calls off the jam. Black Magic saying, I got one. Yeah. And Zero saying, yes, you did.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, sometimes you just got to keep going. Even when you hear that whistle, just keep on moving because you never know. You might get one, you might get two in there.
Yeah.
And every little point, every little bit of point helps, especially in the beginning of the game.
It's towards the end, the fourth whistle of the first that you can score.
Terminus currently at 37 points, and Wisconsin at 21. Trick Daddy wearing the star for Terminus, and Stewie wearing it for Wisconsin.
All right, Stewie, wasting no time getting through that. Trick Daddy not far behind. All right.
Trick Daddy gaining some speed here to catch up to Stewie, who is like a rocket coming out of the gates.
Yeah.
But Stewie has met his match, it looks like, with Terminus there. They're really throwing it in there.
Yeah, they have shut him down.
Oh, Super G holding them back. Oh, Trick Daddy going up against Rabbit, but then came back out. Stewie taking advantage of the moment there and skating on through.
So, it's a 4-3 jam, actually, because there was one blocker that Trick Daddy must not have passed legally and inbounds. Any last-second points there for Stewie?
Currently, no.
Okay.
So both teams
it looks like Zero maybe is checking with the OPRs to see, to make sure. 1 point, okay.
Oh, for Terminus. No less points delivered to Terminus. 1 point delivered to Wisconsin there. Terminus rounding out to 40 points, grabbing 3 on that last one. Wisconsin grabbing 5, bringing on to 26. Bruiser Experience wearing the star currently.
Oh, Tommy Knocker.
Tommy Knocker.
Yeah.
Jumping out of the gate like that and taking the lead for Wisconsin.
Awesome kind of tuck and roll move there from Bruiser. Is it Bruiser Experience?
Yes.
Yes. Tommy Knocker's like, I'm going to get some points. Oh, we might see a direction call on Twink182.
Wow, Twink182 out there now blocking. A skater of many hats, apparently.
Tommy Knocker down, but back up. Was that a full apex jump?
It was.
just checking to make sure he's okay before he got up. It's like, am I okay?
A little bit of a skid there, but
It's like a rock star knee slide.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. I could tell. Got up and maybe landed just a little weird. Did not like it. So just making sure, like, hey, am I okay? Taking that couple seconds while Tommy was on the ground there. Just make sure. Okay, am I okay? So.
I thought maybe there was going to be an official review there, but so Terminus is looking for possibly more points to be added.
And in that, we are in an official timeout here.
Okay.
So while we're having this moment to talk and to hang out, we'd like to thank everyone who helps us keep the wheels rolling in this sport. Officials, announcers, photographers, medics, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and of course our fans here today and the ones that are listening, watching on the stream currently. We really appreciate you. This event could not happen without all your support, and we truly thank you. From Honey Bear and from Cherry Bomb. I think I could speak for you on that, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And also, you know, we got merch for sale for the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team. If you're inclined, you can go online and you can check it out there. There's all kinds of good stuff there. There's hats, there's shirts, there's pint glasses, there's stickers, patches, hoodies. I'm waiting for some fun stuff. You know, like we gotta get like some sweats or something like that.
Some sweatpants.
I'd like some gym shorts.
Okay.
You know.
Some Guardians gym shorts.
Yeah, heck yeah, I'd rock those.
Yeah.
I'd go out there.
You know what those do actually sell kind of well? I've done a little bit of helping out with the Pittsburgh Derby Brats, and they sold some sweatpants and gym shorts in it.
I'd be all about it, especially in these this Great Lakes area. Some good sweats go a long way.
They do.
Let's just say that. That's my my favorite. I gotta go leave the house in the middle of February, but I don't want to put pants on.
Yeah.
It's just 2 layers of sweats. That'll be fine.
I feel like the world changed a little bit and for the better when it became acceptable to wear what I call derby pants when you're out, but a lot of people call yoga pants, of course, and now it's just like this this accepted thing, and I think it's just wonderful. It's comfortable.
Oh gosh.
I can't go back to denim.
No, I mean, I am a denim warrior for life.
Okay.
I will always wear denim, but moving out to the Midwest here has taught me, hey, you know what? Sweats, comfortable things like that, especially light fabric type stuff. Let's just rock that, you know?
Which is the Murda team that wears the jean shorts? Is that Anarchy?
I don't know.
Yeah, they wear real short, cut off jean shorts. It's hysterical. I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think it might be Anarchy. I believe are from Austin.
Oh, I have to find that out.
Yeah.
I'm way about that.
Yeah.
I like a good matching uniform like that. That is the one nice thing about Derby. Yes, the shirts and stuff like that have to be the same colors for each team, but you can wear whatever pants or you know, whatever you feel comfortable skating in and whatnot. Yeah. Had some of the officials come and tell us that we're just waiting on check things out, make sure everybody's okay. And all right, we got skater walking away, which is always a good thing to see.
Yeah, one of the things that we do have with roller derby that not everyone realizes all the time is that we have to have a medic whose full attention is on the track. Yeah. So if we have 2 medics here and there are 2 people being seen, then that means we just need to wait a few minutes, make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we literally could not do anything without a medic, or at least a 2 medics.
Yeah, you really have.
That is one of those few rules I hope never changes, because having them here is extremely crucial. They are very, very, very important to us. We greatly appreciate these volunteers coming out and just helping us out, making sure that we're safe, that we're taken care of. Even this, you know, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, they are here to help us. So. Okay.
We have some fans quickly running down the side trying to get back to safety before the bout starts again.
Get some of those Cleveland bagels there.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they had?
That's what's over there.
Okay, we should have asked for a bagel delivery. All right, jam is on. Black Magic jamming for word out there, and Jabber getting lead for
right
Terminus. Oh, look at that. Terminus blocker number 4. Who is that? That was a cool move. Catastrophe. Not quite enough to to knock the jammer out of bounds, though. Great apex jump we have from our Terminus jammer, but they are going to recycle back as they landed inbounds, or out of bounds on the inside.
And we are also in another official timeout.
I really caused it by saying everything was going along, and it still is going along very smoothly.
This is pretty smooth, to say the least.
Pretty
Cherry.
smooth.
It's
Yeah.
going good.
Yeah.
We have a saying in our organization, we don't need wheels to be a guardian. You don't need wheels to be a guardian, you just need wings. Cleveland Guardians would like to give a huge thank you to our amazing volunteer crew who donate their free time both on and off the track to help make this league soar. And truly, we appreciate you. And if you're interested in joining the Cleveland Guardians, we're actively recruiting and we want you. No experience is needed to join the team. We'll teach you everything you need to know from the wheels on up. Our sport offers community and connection with a diverse group of skaters. Just scan that QR code to message us, or you can find out more details by going online. It's Cleveland Guardians Roller Derby. Just type it into your whatever search bar, browser, thingamabobber, your phone.
Thingamabobber.
Just go on there and check us out, because you don't even have to skate. You could just
honestly,
this.
I don't know where I would be or what I would do actually with my free time if I wasn't involved with roller derby. And I've been involved for about 10 years now, both on skates and off skates. Made so many different friends, feeling a part of a community, traveling for work, just messaging other teams and saying, hey, can I stop by? Can I drop in at a practice?
Yeah.
It's just such a great way to expand. Because as an adult, it can be hard sometimes to make new friends, because you're not like in a school anymore with a bunch of people. So it is a great way to make friends, to meet people, have a really good time. And the Guardians treat, a lot of teams do, of course, the Guardians really treat their volunteers very, very well.
Absolutely.
I feel well treated.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like the bar is pretty high for all of the roller derby leagues, and everywhere I've gone, they have been nothing but accommodating, courteous, kind, understanding, and wonderful to just outsiders like myself who never got to be on the track, but want to help the sport be more than it is, wants it to grow and to, help craft it in some way possible. I don't ever see myself getting out on the skates, but that's okay. I'm very happy where I am.
Yeah, I see you're sporting a black and blue.
I am.
For Burning River.
That's right.
Yeah. So
I got my number and everything on it. So.
Oh, I do. Honey Bear 89. How did you choose your number, Honey Bear?
That was the old call numbers for the radio station I volunteered at, where I got the nickname, or I got the name Honey Bear. That was my DJ name out there.
Okay.
So hence why I'm here, and I'm able to just be on the mic like I'm doing now. So.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks like we are going to be returning to it in just a moment here.
We're still in the first period here. There is about 18 minutes left in this period. The current score is 44 for Terminus and Wisconsin at 32. As we finish out this timeout here, everybody just double checking on each other, making sure everybody's okay, feeling good. Pound Cake out there doing a dance.
Getting the officials fired up as well.
That's right. No, was it yesterday when I was the last game I did with you? That was my last game, and so I hit the wall prior to that. Right before we got on the mic together. You're doing derby all day. You're just like talking. But then when I got out with you, I was like, I got that second win.
Yeah,
I was dancing and stuff. You start picking up the energy from because the teams we were watching yesterday. Oh my gosh, there was so much energy.
There was.
And you just feed off of it. Even just standing here, on a microphone, you're like, oh yeah, everybody's moving. Okay, I'm gonna start moving a little bit.
It's not in every sport that you see the players smiling.
Oh gosh,
playing. That's one thing that I love about derby as well.
I love seeing them when they're out on the waiting on a timeout or something like that, and they're out on the track together and they're just talking, and some people are dancing with each other, and they're just, I don't know, you don't, I know in the moment it can be a little bit heated, but obviously there's no bad blood.
It's like a healthy competition. Yeah. Absolutely.
Everybody's there to have fun. Everybody wants to just hang out, just do the thing and play some derby, no ill will.
None at all. At all. Guardians have done such a great job too, hosting so many different things over the years. This particular one, this roller derby tournament 2025, super fun. They have Summer Affair coming up in August. A lot of people, it's a super popular event that a lot of skaters sign up for, and it sells out so quickly. So you have to know when they're going to post it so you can buy yourself a spot.
Summer Affair is a huge deal out here, that's for sure.
It used to be, when I still skated, one of my favorite events because I've always loved mixers the most.
Okay.
Skating with different people, meeting new people, that level of competition has always been comfortable for me.
Do you have a good time when you're like playing with different people you've never played with for the first time?
I do. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Whenever somebody's looking for a fill-in skater, I was like, pick me. Yeah. Or if we were, my team was hosting a team who didn't have enough skaters, I'd be like, I'll go skate with them because it just increases the fun level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we see Boney Hawk out there jamming. Is that his first time? I think
it's the first time. Yeah, this game
against Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy doing a nice casual skate, just getting the feet warmed up. Boney trying to get through Terminus there.
I think we might see a direction penalty called on Twink 182 there.
Twink 182 going back,
That's something that, and I don't know, what Twink does on the regular, but I've seen Twink jamming a lot, and that's one thing when you are a jammer and you go out as a blocker, it's a weird transition to make. Boney Hawk's through on the outside.
Boney Hawk making it out, but Trick Daddy is still out there on the lead, and they're just skating with each other right now.
Oh, gonna call. Oh, the little hop skip through that Boney Hawk just did, though.
I feel like, as a jammer, going into being a blocker or vice versa, especially in the moment, it can be a little hard, which you're like, oh, I have to rethink what I was doing and stuff like that. But this tournament has shown me there are a fair amount of people on all the teams that are able to do that, and that's impressive to me.
Back and forth. Just that jamming, you've got that one focus, and it's to get through. With blocking, you have so many different focuses because you're on defense. You're also on offense.
Yeah.
You got to keep pack and so many different things to think about.
One of my favorite from yesterday, Mexican Takeouts. They were fantastic. They were an amazing jammer. And then when they were out there blocking, it was like, oh my gosh, you are just so into this. You are awesome. And you're able to bounce back and forth because I believe in that game they were jamming at one point and then they would be blocking for another.
Okay.
And it was like, that's incredible. That's so cool to see. Like, you're just eating it all up. I love it. So I'm all for it. I don't think I could ever pay attention like that. I am such a space cadet.
Yes,
so
give me one job.
Yeah, just tell me what to do. I'll do it. I swear. But I can't do both. So. And once again, we are in a team timeout. The current score is 52. Terminus 32. Wisconsin, just 20-point difference there.
Still a close game.
Very close. And I mean, it's still the first period. 17 minutes left. 17-ish minutes left. And it looks like everybody's rolling back out.
We have Black Magic wearing the star for Wisconsin. Is that Jabberwocky for Terminus? Maybe. I'll get a better view in just a moment.
Yeah,
okay.
Jabberwocky.
Okay.
I saw the first two numbers, and that's what I'm assuming.
Okay. Oh, offense right off the line from that 3-7-1 on Wisconsin, trying to help get Black Magic through. And it did it. It did it.
Oh, but Jabberwocky duking it out with Black Magic there. Black Magic trying to play some defense here and be like, no, you're not going to go around me.
We'll see. Is Black Magic going to run it? Looks like. Oh, nice. Both scoring 4, though. So awesome for both teams, but kind of a wash at the same time.
Black Magic made the clearing, and it looks like Jabberwock was like, you know what? I'm just going to trail behind you, make sure I can get some points, too. Oh! Both jammers going on opposite sides of the track to try and get through, and unfortunately, neither were successful. So they're back at it.
That was some great footwork from both jammers there. That attempt to stay in. Jabberwocky, a nice little hop getting through, and Black Magic's going to call.
Jabberwock did the little jump, got himself out of there, and Black Magic was like, I'm not going to battle with this pack. Since I'm in the lead, I'm just going to call it.
Yeah.
Terminus grabbing 8 points there, bringing them up to 60, and Wisconsin grabbing 6 points and bringing up to 38 points there. 15.5 minutes left in this period.
Trick Daddy, I believe, and
Chops,
out there.
The real Chops. All right, Trick Daddy trying to push through Wisconsin there and was successful. And Chops was like, hey, I'll just I'll go follow you. But unfortunately,
Oh, is Trick Daddy reporting for a penalty or just being run back? Oh, Apple too. I was just about to say how I thought Apple was doing some really great blocking. Trick Daddy, something must have happened over there.
Sometimes, especially being over here, you're like, oh man, that was a great block, that was a great hit, and then you see them go right to the box, and you're like, well,
you don't have that same view that the refs have.
It was such a good block. You get a penalty for it. Chops coming back around the pack after grabbing some points, having to duke it out there with Terminus. And looks like slid on through. Whoa. Nice little push out there from 137.
I saw some good offense out there also from Radio Smacktive, who has just gotten run back by a Terminus player.
And Trick Daddy on the inside there, making
unscathed.
It through. Yeah, unscathed.
Unscathed.
Chops is in the box, so this is a power play for Trick Daddy. And Trick Daddy trying to find that opening and just kind of pushes everybody out of the way. Just says, no, I need you to clear the room, please. Thank you. I have to score some points.
And we do have, too, every time it's a Power Jam, thinking about Next Level Skate Shop hosting that penalty box.
Love that Next Level Skate Shop.
Yeah. Coco's the best. I mean, you got to recognize Coco Sparks knows what she's doing, knows just what you need. Trick Daddy up to 8 points in this jam already, holding Chops still at 0 points for this jam. I don't recall, Chops hasn't made the initial pass yet, I don't think.
No.
Okay. All right, Trick Daddy's just scoring away. Chops is like, all right, back to the benches, let me sit for a minute.
Yeah, he's like, that was a hard-fought battle. I'm okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go.
Still smiling.
Stewie out there chit-chatting with Twink 182.
Oh, you know what? It looks like Stewie did get an initial pass because Zero's just awarded Stewie with 4 points. So we must have just missed something. In term there.
An official timeout. Having some more chit-chat between the zebras out there.
This is giving Twink 182 and Stewie a little bit of time to rest before the next jam starts.
That's right.
Are we starting with only 2 Terminus blockers? Oh, nope, I just can't see them.
There's
yeah, there they are, because I think the box is empty.
It is.
It looks like from this point.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Oh.
They were all just kind of out.
It was Agony. Agony Christie was hiding from us.
Agony Christie was hiding behind the zebras there. Everybody's having some
I don't know what they're
chit-chats.
talking about over there, but it looks like they're having a good time. Boney Hawk's got a little dance move going on, making everybody smile.
I love it. It's great, too. There's no music playing. They're just dancing.
Some people just have music in their heads.
I love it.
I often wish that life was a musical sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd get annoyed every now and then, of course, but, you know.
As long as you, like, for me, if you didn't actually notice it was happening. You know, it's just like a really long-winded conversation.
Yeah.
Like, we can have that, you know, because you're like, yeah, but everybody's singing, like, all right, whatever, you know, fine. I worked plenty of musicals when I did stage tech.
Okay.
Man.
Are you still involved in theater?
I am not.
No?
Because I did a lot of musicals.
Okay.
And it really showed.
It ages you, huh?
Oh, man. As a former drama kid, and then being stage tech, it taught me drama kids are drama.
Fair enough. Just getting a little information here from one of our officials that has come over to let us know what's going on.
Okay. Scratching off. So we're just scratching it off. It looked like Purple Jammer got cut by one of the Wisconsin folks. Terminus got cut by one of the Wisconsin folks. We're just scrubbing off there and just working it out really quick. That's what I gathered.
Sounds good to me.
A lot of stuff going on there.
There's a lot too, as a coach and as a captain, thinking about when you're going to use your official reviews, because you do only get the one per half, unless you get to retain that. But if the refs didn't see it, they didn't see it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the roll of the dice, right? You're like, do I bring this up?
Yeah.
Will this not benefit me? Will it benefit me more? Will it completely mess up the rotation? Who knows? Oh, Stewie saying, I'm going to go through. But
Who was that? Super G caught him at the end. So we're going to see Twink 182 with lead.
Yeah, Stewie tried to jump through and say, I got through. But Super G was like, no, I'm right here.
See if we had any hips passed in that. No hips passed for Wisconsin, but one for Terminus.
And only 1 point was awarded there, and it was Terminus there at 73 currently, Wisconsin at 42. And we are in a official review once again.
Hey.
And with that, Cleveland Guardians would like to thank the city of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being a proud sponsor of one of the most diverse sports around. Be sure to check out the many local shops and businesses and restaurants in the area, all of which are just a few minutes away from the venue here. All kinds of cool stuff on Coventry. That's the big street there. That's the equivalency, from what I was told, the Haight-Ashbury of the Cleveland area.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
big in the 60s. A lot of record stores and cool restaurants and the Grog Shop, which is an awesome venue. Seen a lot of shows. Seen some comedy shows there too. So they're a very cool little neighborhood over there.
I remember in high school really trying to sneak into some shows that I just wasn't quite old enough to get into. It didn't. I think I was 16, but looked like I was 11.
Oh, so they
I
were
don't
like,
know how I thought that I could possibly pull that off, but
I feel like I never had the problem of like sneaking into shows. Partially, I never like tempted it. I was like, I was never like. I went to a lot of all ages shows. I was very fortunate that there was a very vast community of all age venues
things
where
for
I grew up.
kids to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And like one of the few things for kids to do out where I grew up. So it was great that there were all these shows that were happening, and all the ones that were in the bars and stuff like that weren't as fun.
Atlanta would like to contest the points at the end of the jam. They feel that they got more than 1 point. It's confirmed that they did, in fact, pass more than one person if they retain their official review.
Excellent.
Atlanta's killing it with the official reviews.
Atlanta rolling the dice once again, getting the extra points there because they believe that they got extra points. They went around a few more people, and they did, so they got 2 points there, bringing them up to 74 points with Wisconsin still at 42. 12-ish minutes left in the period here as we head into the 16th jam.
And that was the second official review, right, that Atlanta had called, because they won the first one. Even though they won the second one, they don't get a third, which I never thought was fair as a coach.
Just keep running them, right?
Yeah, keep running them.
You got to get yourself a coach that's a good lawyer, like.
Yeah. But we do see they do slow a game down a little bit. So important stuff to call them when you think that you need to, but also keep the game moving.
Absolutely. I feel like 2's a good one, like. You got 2 chances to make good things happen for yourself if possible. And I mean, if you flub on the first one, well, that's that, They
have looking out at our skating officials, especially a very experienced crew out there today.
Yes. Oh yeah. Most of these folks have hundreds of games under their belts. So.
Is that Trick Daddy that I see? Yeah. Being run back on the inside by Apple.
I was going to say, looks like Trick Daddy. Oh,
Stewie's like kind of birthed from that wall there.
Yeah, Chop's just jumping out of nowhere.
Oh,
I'm like, I was like, wait, where did he come from?
He's just expelled from the wall.
Yeah, a little shotgun blast out of there. Oh, Chops.
Okay, Chops passing up our lead jammer there, scoring 4 before a lead jammer did.
Chops and Trick Daddy both having a chuckle at going through that pack there. realizing how much that was a bit of a gauntlet, getting bumped around in there.
Chops trying to get Wisconsin to run it up. I think maybe 3. Yeah,
I think 3
there for Chops at the end. Not bad for not being lead there, ending with 7 points on that jam to Terminus's 8.
Yeah, was it Agony? Was I'm going to stop you right here. Both teams just kind of running through that. The packs were moving around so much there. I was actually kind of surprised that any points were given because they were just, everybody was moving. There was no stopping in that one.
My buddy Boney Hawk out there jamming for Wisconsin, and Twink 182.
And Twink now jamming, rocking the star, grabbing some points coming up.
I was just about to point out that Stewie transitioning there from jammer to blocker, but being called off on a penalty. Wow, Twink, what a jump.
Yeah, that was like a David Lee Roth-esque Van Halen jump there. With the both one leg shooting up and the other one right behind it there. Yeah, oh yeah.
Boney Hawk through on the initial pass, now able to score. We'll see. It looks like Twink is going to run it. Only 2 blockers to get past.
Oh.
As Tampa's line coach called it, or their third base coach, BOGO points when you have blockers in the penalty box.
Right, and Boney actually being sent to the box, so this is a power jam for Twink.
Good on Twink then for keeping it running.
And it looks like Stewie was trying to hold Twink off for a little bit, but Twink just brushed him off and is now going back into it. Oh,
All right.
Good attempt there.
Twink is going to freeze Boney Hawk, who's standing, so that means, 10 seconds or less here left on that penalty.
And you have to finish that 10 seconds in the next jam here. And it looks like Twink getting the biggest amount of points for Terminus there at 16 points.
Our biggest jam?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 102 currently Terminus, and 50 for Wisconsin there.
Jabberwock getting to start on a power start here as Boney Hawk is to yeah, and that's so nice because then you get some offense from your crew.
Yeah, Jabberwock taking full advantage of that, and Boney Hawk now coming out of the box looking to try and get through.
Boney Hawk really snuck in there from out of the box. I think only one Terminus blocker having noticed.
Yeah, I think Terminus was watching Jabberwock to see where they were coming in, and Boney Hawk just being the silent assassin coming through. Agony giving Boney a little piece of their mind. Selena Siren also giving a piece of mind to Boney.
Jabberwock being sent to the box, it looked like some of the refs were looking at it as a no pass, no penalty, but one did call a cut track, so he's reported to the box there. Being joined by a teammate.
Yep. Well, Boney's going to take advantage. Oh, 2 teammates for Agony's out there. It looks like it's just Glitter, Fancy Pants Glitter Von Tush and Selena Siren out there holding it down for Terminus as Boney Hawk looking to come through and grab a couple points. Fancy Pants trying to be the Fancy Pants.
Boney Hawk through to score 4 points there. Lots going on in this jam. Jabberwock being back in and scoring again.
Jabberwock back out. Hopefully going to try to get through Wisconsin, who are in full force right now.
That was a great move there by Boney Hawk, just kind of stepping through the wall. A little Rochambeau almost with our blockers there, just kind of taking turns reporting to the penalty box and coming back out.
Yeah, Boney Hawk taking full advantage of Terminus being low in teammates there.
Still have 18 seconds left in this jam. Boney Hawk working his way through there. There's Jabberwock. Through on the inside, 1 foot, wasn't it?
Yep. And Jabberwock not wearing the star at that current moment, so Wisconsin was not paying attention, but snuck on through, throws the star on.
But yeah, if you're not wearing the star when you go through, you don't get those points. So we'll see. It looks like Fully Official is going to check in with the scoreboard and make sure everything is good to go for the scorekeepers. That was a fun jam.
That was a very fun jam.
Fun to watch, lots going on.
Boney Hawk bringing probably the most points in a jam for Wisconsin currently.
Yeah, look at that, 15 points.
Yeah, 15 points. Definitely the biggest jam for Wisconsin. And we head into a team timeout currently.
Looks like our skating officials are going to use this team timeout to get a much-deserved sip of water.
Oh, sure,
They've
after
been
that
working
jam.
hard out there.
Yeah, that last jam, for sure, that made me thirsty.
Lots of good eyes by our track maintenance crew today as well, making sure that all the tape is down and solid so no one trips.
Nope. That was my first job for,
Was it?
yeah, that was my first gig.
I think that might be the one thing, that and scorekeeping, that I've never done. Those two things, or the scoreboard operator. I've done scorekeeping, but not the scoreboard operator or the track maintenance.
I've only done a few things, and mainly in scrimmages, but primarily I've done penalties, and, counting penalties and that kind of stuff, keeping up with penalties, and track maintenance was the first thing. At my first match, I think it was a scrimmage, if I remember correctly, and right-hand man was there, and he and I both worked the track together. We
Okay.
just taped it up together.
You get such a great view of the game,
Oh,
too.
totally. And it was my first time ever watching roller derby, and I'm right on the front.
Yeah. I see they put up a bumper
Yes.
here today, too. Tommy Knocker is back out there wearing the star for Wisconsin against Trick Daddy.
And Trick Daddy, hearing his name, said, "Oh, I'll go first."
Yeah. Terminus wall being a formidable wall for Tommy Knocker to get through, but look at that, on the outside.
Tommy getting through, says, "I got to go around and get some points now."
Oh, Trick Daddy being called off on a forearm. That leaves
Ooh. Oh,
that leaves Tommy Knocker on a power jam. It's going to be a 2-minute jam.
Tommy looking to take advantage of the no jammer for Terminus and try and get some points, but Terminus is not letting Tommy Knocker get through at
Still
all.
4 to get through, and it looks like Word is trying to cause a no pack so that to listen that engagement zone, but
Yes, Super G was keeping up there with Tommy, bringing the rest of the team with them.
starting to split just a little. They just keep recycling back around, don't they? Come on, Tommy Knocker. Yeah. Nice little spin move there. Gets through the score, 4 points. I think is that 4 more points. That might
think so.
be 8. Oh, Trick Daddy, though, back out on the track. Tiptoeing.
Ooh.
A nice little hop inside.
Trick Daddy doing a little hoppity hop there.
Tommy Knocker, I think, just did a literal excuse me.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Right through that. Just kind of like a pardon me. Coming through. Trick Daddy's skating fast around there because I hadn't even know how he got around the track so fast. Look, maybe are we going to get a direction call? All right, direction call on 137 for Terminus. That's Foxy.
Trick Daddy just bobbing and weaving, threading the needle through the pack there, throwing up a little hang loose sign to the crowd there.
Tommy Knocker's kind of signature move getting through there seems to be with that little spin on the line was working out really well.
Yeah.
Another 4 points. Is that a 12-point or a 16-point jam for Tommy Knocker?
Looking like 12 currently.
12, okay.
But we could see some more.
Yeah, 12,
Some
12.
officials.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
12 and 12.
All that work, you know?
Yeah. Both teams put in a lot of work
Yeah.
there. I think the only person that was cruising was just was Trick Daddy. I mean, he was in the box for part of it, so.
True, he did have a little rest there. Twink 182 not getting lead on that. Which means I suppose that's Stewie?
Yeah, the Stewie's out there, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Stewie doing a little bit of a baseball slide out there. It's holding the star, does not have it on his head.
Yeah, so I'm a little confused. I'm not real sure why. It must have been something I didn't see. Unless the cover fell off on its, accidental. That might have been too.
Happens to the best of us.
Twink 182 through with another 4 points. Or the first, first 4 of this jam. Nice blocking action there by Black Magic on the outside line, making sure that Fancy Pants is unable to run the jammer back too far.
Yeah, giving Stewie a little bit of an opening there. And Twink giving a thumbs up to the crowd.
Big smile.
Oh, yeah. Stewie using the momentum of Wisconsin, but is being stopped by a sea of purple there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay. Oh, is Stewie going to run back? Let's see.
Yeah, Doctor Who's Your Mama
Oh, okay.
pushing him out there.
Got a no pass, no penalty. Was a little confused there. Wasn't sure if
Yeah.
Zero was calling him on a penalty or not. So maybe scored 3 on that. Or spin. I'm not sure.
And, oh, nice little jump there from Twink. Oh, spin-a-rooney, the 2.
Twink with the twinkle toes.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh.
Black Magic. How could you?
Black Magic.
Oh, okay. It's getting called off. That looked like maybe it was outside of the
I was gonna
engagement
say.
zone. It was about 90 feet up.
Yeah, Black Magic definitely throwing some hockey moves into there.
Twink with a nice little dance through again. Oh, good. Okay, so that jam has ended. It's a big jam there for Twink, a 20-point jam.
Oh, yeah.
But 15 points for Wisconsin as well from Stewie.
Stewie helping his team get up to those triple digits. Trying to get them there possibly before the end of this period here. As we got about a minute left.
About a minute left. Oh, we've got an official review or an official timeout?
Official review.
Okay. Can't be Terminus calling it.
No, probably Wisconsin.
Oh, it does look like it's Terminus, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see
Must
the
be
little,
things
the little
that I'm
flashing,
missing. Yeah.
little flashing light there.
I thought they had already used. That's okay. Shows what I know. I'm all the way over here.
Shows
you know?
what I know. Oh, just watching the game, I guess. You know.
Kilt Trip must be our head ref for this game. Listening to the pleas.
And while we're taking this official review, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our merch vendor, Needlecraft Embroidery, for providing hands-on quality merch for our league, from shirts to hats to patches to stickers. They've elevated our merchandise. Stop by the merch table to see for yourself, or you can go online, check them out there too. Big shout out to them. All of the sponsors. I'm really happy that got a lot of sponsors for this tournament. It's been a really good one.
Yeah. Like we are going to get a little bit of information from the officials here on what that official review was all about.
Atlanta would like to challenge the lack of a call. They've seen some of the OPRs signaling that but it was observed that the initiator, in fact, did go out right here.
Yeah.
Track, no call stand.
All right. So it looks like that that hit from Black Magic, that was the one that they were calling about. They were saying that was a cut track, but it was not.
Okay.
So Black Magic will be in the box currently. And the teams, I think everybody's coming back out. There is Wisconsin.
Looks like we're getting back to it. Chops wearing the star for Wisconsin and Jabberwocky.
And this will probably be the last jam of this period here before we entered into the second half and the last period of this game.
All right, looks like a little information being shared between the jam timer and some of the skaters over there. We're going to get right back to it. Jabberwocky starting low. Stewie being tall starting pretty low as well. Still taller than I am.
Oh,
getting low.
Oh,
Jabberwocky. All right, so it's like just going to skate on past you. Jabberwocky getting lead on that.
Jabberwocky definitely trying to knock down some pins there.
Oh, that's Jock Holiday.
Oh, it's Jock Holiday.
Okay,
It is Jock
all right,
Holiday, yeah.
our mistake, Jock. Well, it was my mistake.
Oh. Jock said, no, I don't want them to get any points. But grabbing 4 of their own.
Quick work, super fast skating there.
Oh, yeah. About 25 seconds left. We might see one more jam if everybody gets out there in time, which then we will run the jam clock.
Now we're going to see Jabberwock.
There it is.
All right. And wild card. We haven't seen wild card jam in this game yet, have we?
No.
Okay.
No.
I remember watching wild card jam yesterday.
All right, as we are finishing up the period here, Jabberwock is going to jump out real quick like. A minute 50 left in this jam, though, so we'll see if we'll go the whole jam or if
Wild
feeling
card
good.
looking for a way through, but it just seems like Atlanta is taking up the entire track
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time.
Up. Jabberwock says this is impossible. Let's just.
Okay. I'm ready for halftime.
On a well-deserved intermission here as Terminus is at 148 and Wisconsin at 92. We'll be back in about 15-ish minutes or so. I'm the Honey Bear,
I'm Cherry Bomb.
and we'll see you in 15
soon.
minutes.
We are Guardians! We are Guardians!
Roller derby? It's different from other sports. It's a symphony of chaos, a ballet of brutality, a place where the misfits, the marginalized, and the misunderstood are seen. We are the dreamers, the rebels, the quiet ones, the ones who have been overlooked, underestimated, and outright dismissed. We found our home on the track, our sanctuary on 8 wheels. In a world of adversity and obstacles, skating is our refuge, our place to stand together. Derby is our family. Being different is hard. In Derby, the different hit harder. Come be seen. Come be different with us. We are Guardians. This is our arena. This is Roller Derby.
All right, and we are back here at the roller derby tournament here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Certainly are.
And I'm the Honey Bear,
I'm Cherry Bomb.
and we're announcing, I should say presenting. Presenting here, Terminus versus Wisconsin. So both teams have been playing for the last 30-ish minutes prior to this. Terminus is currently at 148, and Wisconsin is at 92. And we're right into it.
For anyone at home that was wondering, I did get my bagel at the half there, and it was delightful.
I like how I was about to be like, did you? And when you're like right next to me, and you're like, I got the bagel. And I was like, oh yeah. I was trying to leave the magic for the fans.
Fair enough. Twinkcoin 82 working their way to the front of the pack and being clearly. Oh, look at Stewie though, right behind.
Right behind there, but Twink definitely blazing the path there.
Yes, indeed. Looks like the pack is going to keep things moving along to try to prevent some points being scored.
Yeah, I like to, in these moments, I always go the documentary now reference. Everybody's moving around.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving around.
It made sense, I think, right there for a Twink to call off that jam with Stewie right behind.
Oh, yeah. Stewie pretty much went the opposite way that Twink went in that first huddle there. But they were just right on each other's tails the whole time. So
yeah,
I could see it being like, no, I don't want you to get any points, but I'm not going to get any points.
Yeah, preventing the other team from getting points is a great strategy.
Yeah.
It's just as important, actually, as scoring points.
If you can grab some in there, yeah, totally.
Black Magic hardly waited for that whistle to even finish being blown before hitting the pack, but it's going to be Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy, yeah.
As lead.
And Trick Daddy getting some speed here, taking some big strides to come up against the pack and looking for that. Oh,
okay.
Looking for that opening, doing a little hoppity hop.
A little hop there.
Little hop there, yeah.
Nice
Black
little
Magic's
hop
open
for
too.
Black Magic as well.
Trick Daddy just checking out what's going on, looking for an opening there, and
Atlanta is also doing a nice job, the blockers, of keeping Wisconsin from taking the top a lot of the time. So, you know, leaving them in the back to be scored upon by Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy is a unique jammer in that a lot of speed, a lot of agility for someone as tall, especially on skates, but has that power too, so can push through like one or two people, but can also duck and weave on people too. And Trick Daddy grabbing 12 points for Terminus there, bringing them up to 160. Black Magic grabbing a cool 9 points, bringing up the team to 101.
Jabberwock v. Boneyhawk out there next, jamming for their teams.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting all set up here. It looks like
Zero just made it back in before the whistle. Boneyhawk working on the outside line. Jabberwock taking the inside, but being knocked out of bounds and run back.
That's the risk of it, right?
By Chops.
You get yourself on the inside of the track, you have a really good chance of being pushed out there.
Jabberwock getting lead for that. We'll see if Boneyhawk can stick to the middle and just cut. Yeah, there we go. All right, so Boneyhawk getting that initial pass.
Jabberwock trying to find a way through, but Apple and Dio were there to stop him. Rocked him just a little bit, made him feel like, yeah, maybe I should call it off now.
And Foxy really opening a pathway, too, for her jammer to get through.
And everybody's, okay, they're out there. I was like, everybody's around somewhere?
They're all trying to wrestle over that pivot line. Looks like Wisconsin's going to come out on top of that.
And Twink 182 grabbing that one there. Oh, maybe not. Stewie trying to fight back. Get through Terminus there. Wildcard holding them back. And both jammers pushing the pack around so that they can get through. Super G not letting Stewie through, but apparently worked out.
Yeah, Twink is through for lead jammer and Stewie right behind.
And Twink using the teammates to clear a path for them and calls it before Stewie can get through.
Was that 3 points scored by Twink, or was that 4? I think one
Looks like
Wisconsin
3.
driver, one Wisconsin driver, blocker, was able to stick out there on the top and not be a floating point.
I mean, Twink was pretty much a driver in that one.
Right.
Driving the whole pack around there.
I think I was thinking about Wisconsin's drive home. You know, that's
Tonight?
a bit of a journey.
Tonight or tomorrow. I hope that they're sticking
hopefully
around just for a little
tomorrow.
bit. Don't need to drive after a long day. Oh, Trick Daddy, just not waiting for anybody to get ready. Said, I'm just, blew a little kiss
I've
out there.
got to go.
Little chef's kiss out there.
Chef's kiss. Black Magic skates never stop moving as he tries to get through that pack, but Trick Daddy just kind of skirted right on through.
Trick Daddy being very casual in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, skating super cash.
Yeah.
That was very casual.
Yeah. Not like I said, it's almost like he doesn't think there's anybody else on the track
Yeah.
with him. Like, oh, sorry, you're in my way. I got to jump over you really quick, or I got to slide on through. He's just got so much dexterity. But then he can throw his body in there like that. Like, though he did get stopped down for a quick second.
Yeah.
He was right back up there. Wild card giving him that one.
Black Magic being run back there by, I think it was Dr. Who's Your Mama.
Yeah.
Oh, still maintaining the cash.
Nothing but casual. Black Magic taking this moment to get some air.
Is this might be our biggest jam? Have we had a 20-point or didn't?
We've had
Twink
24.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, both jammers being contained by the respective packs there, but Trick Daddy almost finding an opening there on the inside line, but run back by Chops. Meanwhile, Black Magic finding that magic on the inside.
Black Magic taking a little breather as coming around the track there. And the jam's called.
24.
Trick Daddy grabbing 24 points there, bringing his team up to 190. 8 points from Black Magic, making them Wisconsin have 112 there. 23 minutes left in the period here.
Do I see Boney Hawk wearing the star for Wisconsin?
I can't.
Jabberwock?
Yeah, I was like, I can't see behind 0.
Yeah. Down in front, 0.
Yeah, yeah, it is Jabberwock.
All right. Oh, Wisconsin doing a nice job taking advantage of Jabberwock having lost his balance to skate up to make sure to be ready to catch him again. Oh, but Jabberwock's like, I gotta go.
Hollow Deck trying to hold him back there, but it was not successful.
Here comes Boney Hawk. Okay, Jabberwock having 3 of the Wisconsin blockers to take on, just kind of picking them off maybe one by one. Slick moves.
Boney Hawk stuck there behind Super G. Chops trying to get in there to help out, but Agony making it really difficult.
Yeah.
Selena Siren also making it very difficult.
Agony did a nice job making Chops just a part of her wall.
Yeah, oh
on
yeah.
that, so nice run back there. What was that 3-7-1 for Wisconsin? Oh, it must be 3-7-1-5. I'll be surprised.
I'll be surprised. Yeah, Super G, Selena Siren, and oh my gosh, Agony Christie. They were very, very dominant in that defensive play. They were really good about incorporating the other Wisconsin players into that to be like, okay, we'll build a wall and we're going to use you guys to fill the bricks in there.
Yeah.
So.
You be the bricks, we'll be the mortar.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, that's a really good tactic in there. It's like, hey, we can't form our own triangle. We can't be our own unit right now. We'll just use everybody else in here who's trying to figure out what to do. We're just going to use you. You're going to be a part of that.
Another thing that to me just makes blocking so impressive, because it's like you're always having to think about different things and how to use whatever's going on to your advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've definitely been using everything to their advantage here. Terminus, that is, has been using everything to their advantage. And Wisconsin, they're getting crafty. They're out there. They're trying to find these like interesting, unique ways to like cut through, especially with jamming. Black Magic especially is very impressive to watch out there. He finds these little pockets and is able to just kind of skirt through and get out of it.
Kind of an interesting jamming style to watch as well. Okay, we'll see if Stewie can put some points up on the board. Twink preparing to pass if needed.
Twink was using Stewie to get around. Oh,
okay,
got it. And didn't have the star on.
Well, it was an initial pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's going to come around on a scoring pass now. We'll see if Stewie could get those 4.
Whew.
Oh, maybe he's going to call it off.
No, Stewie got hit by Dr. Who's Your Mama.
Stewie's like, I got to get these 4 in. I got to get these 4. Okay. So he got 4. Also, Twink 182, also with 4 points.
Stewie calling it, realizing that Twink is not going to give up and not going to be right on his tail. So he said, all right, you can get 4, I'll get 4. Current score is Terminus at 198 and Wisconsin at 119. Wild card apparently jamming for both. As it says up there.
Oh, we were hoping for that yesterday. Pinky and I were a wild card v wild card, and we saw it earlier with mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yeah, 2 mic drops jamming against each other quite frequently, actually. Terminus wild card coming out in the lead on this one. Look at Wisconsin wild. Oh, almost through. Just another blocker to get past. Yes, and he does. For an initial pass. We'll see if wild card number 1 is going to call that off. Did wild card get a penalty? Wild card Terminus got a penalty, so we're going to see a 2-minute jam.
And only wild card, Wisconsin wild card out there currently.
Tommy Knocker and I think that was Apple really working their best to give some offense to wild card. Is that Glitter Tush? Yep.
That is
Glitter
Glitter Tush.
holding our wild card back.
Wild card trying to pass the star off.
Tommy Knocker's quite a distance up there now, but we'll see.
Oh, there we go. Tommy Knocker has it.
Oh, come on, Tommy Knocker. Wild card switching right into some offense there, saying, I know how you feel, and I'm here to help you.
And Tommy Knocker battling off Super G and Fancy Pants. 2 giants out there.
Yeah. Other wild card is back out on the track, ready to score. Nice jump there.
Nice jump for sure, yeah. Wild card grabbing some speed here. Tommy Knocker was looking to play some defense, but didn't make it in time.
All right, Tommy Knocker seating to the outside there to make sure that she's come in behind everyone. Oh, I like wild card's kilt. I'm just noticing that now. It's purple.
Oh, yeah. The light's in here. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It is. Oh, wild card breezing on through. Pretty decent jam there for a wild card from Terminus, scoring 16 points in that jam. Wisconsin, though, with 4.
Current score, Terminus at 214, Wisconsin at 123. Just under 18 minutes left in this second period.
Trick Daddy and Stewie. Is that Stewie?
Yes, it is.
Trick Daddy. Let's see if Trick Daddy keeps up that casual skate here.
I think Wisconsin's going to give them a little bit of work right now.
They are.
Yeah, Rabbit
really,
up there.
They're doing a nice job sticking together.
Oh, Serenity and Rabbit really holding back.
Illegal contact, I think. Oh, forearm.
Boney Hawk even up there, I'm sorry, blocking. Oh, Stewie. Oh, both jammers going to the box, and once
Trick Daddy's going to be out. We're going to release Trick Daddy, and then we're just going to release Stewie as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Both jammers back in, still working on an initial pass, I believe. Okay. Twink 182 was like, oop, Trick Daddy, sorry. Didn't mean to block you.
I love the moment there where all the blockers were like, what's going on? who's moving? Who's here?
Stewie with a nice little apex jump there to end out that jam.
And we are in an official timeout currently. All right.
I saw at some point, Coco has shown up here, has opened up shop there. Next Level Skate Shop has a lot of really great gear here for sale today.
Yeah, and it's been really nice the last couple days just looking over at Coco's shop and seeing skaters, fixing up their gear, getting some new pads if they need to, grabbing new wheels, all that stuff just to, it's cool to see.
Yeah.
It feels like a pit crew almost.
Yeah. I just remember feeling really quite blessed as a skater that there was a skate shop so close by. I know for a lot of places it isn't like that.
Yeah.
And they end up ordering online, which is, of course okay, but then you don't get to try the things on and see them in person first.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, and the beautiful thing, too, about Coco's shop, if you were in the Cleveland area, you can go in there, you can try things on, you can see that. And if it has, if, Coco doesn't happen to have it, which Coco has a lot of stuff in their shop. If they don't have it, they can order it for you. So you can always say, hey, I'm thinking about this. Okay, let's work it out, and then you don't have to deal with any other third party to deal with getting gear that you need and stuff like that. So
certainly so.
And once again, just want to give a big shout out to all of the volunteers out here today, the medics, the vendors, all of our sponsors, all of the crew, the non-skating officials, the skating officials, the announcers, our production team right here. Fantastic. We really appreciate everybody out here. We really, really, really couldn't do this without you. I mean, the fans included are in that. Obviously, you all know that. But we really couldn't do it without all of you here. We would just be in a giant building skating around in circles for no reason.
Right.
So
it would just be an open skate, which isn't nearly as much fun.
It's not. I mean, it's a good time. It's it's a good time with your friends and stuff like that. But, it's not as fun as it could be. So.
This is a nice time for our officials. It looks like they are having themselves a nice little break there in the middle. They, like you just said, have been working hard. I was talking to Filet Official. She's, I think, jam ref for 5 games. Some of the games being quite fast-paced. It does start to wear on you a little bit. Yeah, and
Filet Officials celebrating at this point more than 200 games. I think 202, 203 games or something like that.
202 or 203.
So. That's a big one. Actually, there's a couple of them. Reaver was on 400 games on skates, that is. So that could be a lot more.
Yeah, true.
Without just being on skates, just being out there, being a non-skating official, hanging out, just doing stuff, helping out and volunteering. Nick Tater doing 300 games.
300, yeah.
Yeah, and then, of course, Galvatron. Getting 900 plus games currently. So
what is the time span on that? Do you know? I wonder.
Pinky
how long Galvatron has been volunteering for Derby.
We'll have to ask them.
Yeah.
Because truly,
what if we find out it's only 2 years or something?
I was gonna say I don't even know how I could calculate that, because it's not like the seasons have a definitive amount of okay, there's 20 games this season, and 20 games every season and stuff like that. You're just you get the games when you can, and sometimes, tournaments will be sanctioned games, sometimes they won't be sanctioned games. There's all kinds of different requirements, and what does that mean exactly? 900 games of just pure derby, being out there. Do tournaments count as a game and stuff like that? Or is that just one thing?
I think each tournament, or I'm sorry, each game in a tournament is going to count as your one game. And I know that, so you can get, 5, 6, 7 games in.
And that's it too, right? That's what I mean. So you, even if you're just cracking in 2 days, and you're doing all 9 games.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
But if you do that, for 10 years, I guess then you can, get up there, you get to 90, and then you do another 10, you get to 100,
I'd say, though, even 90 games in a year would be an amazing amount
oh my gosh.
Of roller derby. So I'm sure that the league is super thankful to have them around, and as are, I'm sure, lots of leagues, because they certainly have been helping out many different leagues.
Yeah, absolutely. Having just people that dedicated to this very underground, very unique sport it's magical. That's very cool that somebody, that many people, not just one person, many people want to give their time to help this thing progress.
I found out about roller derby. I mean, I had seen like movies or something, but I found out about roller derby. I was at a restaurant and there was some skaters there in tracksuits, and I was like, I really want a tracksuit. I wonder what they do.
Yeah, you're like,
so I was just talking to them. Joined just for the tracksuit.
Jock Holiday jumping out as the lead here as we jump back into the action. Chops is wearing a star for Wisconsin. Jock checking it out there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jock is just like knocking people down, leaving them kind of in his wake there. But
it's like Chops doesn't realize Jock is right behind him yet.
He's telling them to run it up, but it looks as if maybe they were not able to respond to that in time.
Yeah. And Chops being sent to the back there, went out of track.
Who's got him back there? Is that Glitter Tush that's got him back there? Yeah.
Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants usually does have fancy pants.
Oh, yeah, but Chops just avoided Fancy Pants right there.
He looked out for the fancy pants on that one. And Jock just getting through there. It was Super G and Fancy Pants making a little archway there. Oh, man.
Chop trying for that bean dip on the outside, but did end up getting bumped into and losing his balance, but he's back in it. Just following Jock through the pack. It almost worked. You could see him laughing out
there. Super G and Chops both having a moment, just chuckling at that. Super G has been quite a force out here, especially with Selena Siren and Fancy Pants. Dr. Who's Your Mama also adding to that element of danger there. I wouldn't want to go up against that. Those four especially. Whew.
Oh, Emmy Mortal trying to catch up with the Jammer at that last second there. Now looks like coming back for offense. Oh, jam is called off.
All right, and that was a big jam for Jock there, grabbing 20 points for Terminus.
Very nice.
Bringing him up to 234, and Wisconsin at 134.
100-point spread there.
Oh, we're going to see Agony Christie rocking the star this time.
Did we see that yesterday at all? I don't think we did.
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think, well, from what I heard, Agony got MVP twice for blocking.
Okay. I can believe it.
And for sure. I was definitely one of the people that gave her one for sure.
Oh, Black Magic getting lead on this particular jam. Oh, but look at Agony, not far behind.
Nope. Maybe we'll see.
All right, Black Magic through, scoring 4 points so far in this jam. And look at Agony, just able to maintain balance there on the, even waving to us as they went by. All right, Black Magic through, scoring maybe 2 at this point. There's the 4th, but Agony now ahead, also scoring 8-8.
Yes, 8-8 for both.
Like our blockers are all working together to hold Agony back. Is that who's being wild card being sent to the box? That did cause a little bit of confusion there, which really allowed Black Magic to skate through.
Yeah. And looks like Agony grabbing 12 points on their first jam here, up to 246. Still keeping that 100-point spread. Wisconsin though, doing really good this time around. 12 points, bringing them up to 146 with 12.5 minutes left here.
I love seeing Boney Hawk out there wearing the star, ready to skate against Glitter Tush. Are we seeing Glitter Tush jam for the first time this game, I do believe? Oh, all right, how about that? Jamming for the first time in this game and getting lead. Way to go. We had a star pass from Boney Hawk to All Beef Surprise. One of my favorite names, actually, this weekend.
It's a good one, yeah.
Super fun. Oh, nice offense there. Oh, shoot, I missed. Maybe from Foxy. Wild cards return into the track.
And Glitter Pants, or sorry, Fancy Pants, Glitter Von Touche, just casually skating through there. They seem to try and finding a way to get through there, but Boney Hawk and Hollow Decked making it a little impossible. Actually, the rest of Wisconsin. It looks like Boney Hawk pushing Fancy Pants out there. All Beef having a real hard time against.
They're making All Beef do that push. That's hard. That's hard work. Almost through on the outside. Looks like has to go back just a step or two to return. Both walls doing a nice job really shutting the jammers down.
Absolutely.
Slowing their progress. Fancy Pants Von Glitter Tush bumped to the inside and is recycled back by Tommy Knockers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tommy Knockers out there. Tommy Knockers also a skater of many different helmets or hats, as you want to say. You know.
Indeed. Yeah, we've seen Tommy jamming. We've seen Tommy blocking, offering offense. All right, All Beef Surprise is through, scoring 4 points for Wisconsin. That was a hard-earned 4 points, as it was for Glitter Tush as well.
Glitter Tush, yeah, out there rocking a pretty good defensive play there, even though was jamming. But, you know, sometimes it's better to just kind of move people around and to get points like that.
Yeah.
All right, the current score is 254 for Terminus and 150 for Wisconsin. 10 minutes left in this period.
Stewie and Jabberwock. Wearing Star Stewie is going to come out almost the front. Maybe stepped out of bounds on the inside. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit, Stewie. I don't think had been awarded lead yet, so I believe lead is still open.
Yeah, I don't see any leads right now.
Okay.
Jabberwock hoping to get that lead, though.
Oh, Jabberwock almost following the same path that Stewie did. Oh, also getting a no pass, no penalty. So we will have a 2-minute jam. There must have been one. I think there was one blocker that was out of bounds in Jabberwock's initial pass.
And Jabberwock looking to get through Wisconsin there. Dio trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Tommy Knocker also trying to make sure it didn't happen. But unfortunately, I was going to say.
Stewie came back with the vengeance.
Yes, Stewie. I was caught off guard. That's why I stopped talking there. I was like, oh, Stewie just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Fast. Stewie's like, I'm going to tie this game up right now. I'm doing this. I've got 2 minutes, he said.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes to do it. If anybody can, it's Stewie.
Nice job, Chops, running back the jammer from Terminus, Jabberwock.
Oh, Stewie doing a little bob and weave there. Little juking.
Little bit of a Terminus pileup out there as the star is passed. Or no, it didn't get passed. I think maybe Jabberwock just took it off.
Yeah. Oh, no. Jock Holiday's
rocking it. That is Jock Holiday.
Yep.
Okay. They're about the same height, so I think maybe I just keep getting them a little mixed up.
The purple just throws me off of everyone.
Stewie doing the fancy footwork on the outside and then on the inside, able to hop through. That was a nice jam for Stewie, especially having served time in the box.
Oh, yeah.
And then to come out and still score 12 points.
Come out hot, too.
Yeah.
With that 12 points, Stewie gives Wisconsin 162 altogether. 260 for Terminus over there. It's 7.5 minutes left as we exit the 13th jam into the 14th. All right, and Twink 182 and Boney Hawk will be wearing the stars for their respective team. Twink going first, though, taking the lead.
Twink has that nice, graceful arm movement while they're skating around. Also does Boney Hawk, though, too. Also rocking that same. Oh, Twink. That was an amazing jump there on the inside.
Yeah, Twink definitely has that nice casual flow like Trick Daddy on the team also.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit more urgency sometimes in their skating. it's still casual, but there's also like a sense of tightness to it.
There's a lot of action right in front of us right now,
Yeah.
which is super exciting.
Those are the times I want to bang on the glass really badly.
Yeah.
Gerard told me I'm not allowed to.
I want to take a star pass, you know? Twink is coming around on another scoring pass. I believe we're still looking for an initial pass. There has been a star pass, though.
Yeah,
to
Dr. Roblechnik is now wearing it for Wisconsin.
No big surprise. We see Twink skating around, smiling.
Smiling.
Another nice little
Yeah.
hop.
I was say smiling, cruising around, taking those good strides there, catching their breath.
Atlanta's defense doing a real nice job slowing down and holding the new jammer. Really keeping that pace low so that they're unable to build up momentum.
Oh, there's a little pile up there.
A little pile up. Twink decides, hey, you know, while I'm down here, let me just call off this jam.
Yeah.
Start fresh on the next one.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a purple pile up there. All right, and that is the end of that jam. There is a timeout being called. Current score, 280 for Terminus, 170 for Wisconsin. About 5.5 minutes left in the period. In the rest of this game, I should say. Oh, and we're jumping right back into it, though.
Oh, okay.
And looks like Super G is wearing the star. All right, we'll see Super G jamming. Oh,
We'll see Super G in the penalty box.
Chops is wearing the star for Wisconsin currently.
Lead may still be open. Chops through there on the outside. Lead was still open, so we'll see Chops with lead jammer on a power jam.
Chops taking the power jam as the Wisconsin team looks to engage, and there they go.
Yeah,
Nice
he
little
should say,
jolt.
all right, let's go. And go they went.
Go they went. Chops being pushed out there, trying to come back in, finding that open space there on the outside.
Beef surprise and Boney Hawk not allowing Atlanta to run back. Chops 2 was also very helpful in that.
And Super G is out of the box, and Chops is right behind them. Oh, Super G trying to psych out Chops, it looks like. That was a good little tactic. I hadn't seen anything like that before. Or maybe not on that scale. And looks like Chops did grab some points there for Wisconsin, bringing them up to 174. Terminus is at 280 currently and did not grab any points on that last one.
The Chops may have been able to keep running that because I believe that was just the initial pass. But sometimes you just call it off. 'Cause
Yeah.
You just, you're ready for the next jam.
Oh, and we're off with a real big bang on that
Jock
one.
Holiday.
Yeah, Jock and Black Magic going up against it now. Tommy Knocker out there helping him out. Oh,
Big hit
hits,
there, yeah. Big hit from Tommy Knocker.
Wildcard's wearing the star for Wisconsin. Oh,
Wildcard's going to the box.
That's
too,
right.
Along with Tommy Knocker.
Black Magic out there trying to make sure Jock doesn't get through. Unfortunately, it did not work. Jock is still on the warpath. Jock now giving some direction to their team. Oop, Black Magic looking to take on Jock once again, and they are just duking it out there.
Right.
But it's called off. You can't be too far from the pack there if you're a defender. Jock once again calling out some orders, but basically said, hey, stay there, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes as a jammer, you just kind of want your wall to stay there so you can extend that pack out, keep pushing them forward to get through.
That's right.
Tommy Knocker has rejoined the Wisconsin wall.
And Tommy Knocker, right place, right time, taking down Jock Holiday's momentum. And once again, Black Magic taking a little bump to Jock. As both teams are piled up now.
Star pass out there.
There's a star pass, yeah. Star pass off to Radio Smacktive. Or, yeah, Radio Smacktive.
Yeah. Apple doing a nice job bracing the wall, running back. Maybe not running back, but we did see a destruction call there on Atlanta blocker. Little bit of a Wisconsin, few Wisconsin skaters falling on that one, but everybody jumping back up. Less than 2 minutes left in this game.
As we head into an official timeout, currently the score is 300 Terminus, 178 Wisconsin. Both teams taking a breather here in this official timeout as the stripes go up to the podium there.
Oh, I did see. I didn't notice what had happened, but we do see Black Magic reporting to the penalty box there to serve a penalty.
Oh,
so
interesting.
yeah, so Wisconsin then will be starting with a 3-wall. Black Magic, though, like having a good time sitting over there at the penalty box talking to Terminus skaters.
Oh, yeah. Well, Black Magic has been all over the place in good ways.
Yeah.
Being a really good jammer, being a really good blocker. It's been nice to see. It's been nice seeing the Wisconsin team for sure, bouncing around, trying different things, seeing what works out. I mean, sometimes when you're behind, you just got to take some chances and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and Stewie taking chances right there. Going out fast. Trick Daddy just casually skating once again. Love it. I love it.
I do love the casual skate.
The trick. I don't want people to think Trick Daddy's always just a casual, nonchalant skater. I've seen Trick Daddy just on the warpath too.
Yeah. It's awesome when you see people who have just more than one style or more than one trick.
Yeah,
say.
exactly. Like Trick Daddy is always thinking, always calculating. You can see it in the eyes there. They're always looking around, trying to figure out what they want to do. Maybe they're looking for that perfect opportunity. Maybe they're like, hey, I'm just going to push everybody out of the way. Or, hey, there's a big open spot right there. I'm going to go through it. Or, hey, maybe I'm jamming, but I'm also going to play some defense here.
I'll be surprised, not making it easy for Trick Daddy, though.
No. Oh, Stewie bouncing off a wild card there. Oh,
Trick Daddy said, all right, I got to go.
Did Trick Daddy just jump over everybody?
It did look like it. It did.
I was like, did Trick Daddy just like clear a hurdle?
It seemed that way.
Like a marathon runner or something? Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Is that all beef surprise up there again, catching? Yeah.
I'll be surprised, and Black Magic really holding it down on the defense there. Oh.
Well, Stewie taking a second to adjust. Knee pads are so incredibly important.
Gosh. Stewie was one of the folks I saw over at Coco's spot looking at knee pads. So I'm guessing Stewie was like, I'm going to grab some knee pads today. Oh, and the game is done.
Okay, that brought us into our unofficial score.
Yeah, that was a fun couple jams there. The unofficial score currently is 307 Terminus and 193 for Wisconsin. And we'll have the official score in a matter of seconds from there.
Lots of smiles I can see even from this great distance.
Yeah.
From our officials, from our Wisconsin team, and from Terminus.
I feel like everybody was having a really good time today, and especially in that last game. I think everybody was just, let's just go out there, let's have a fun time, let's just get through this for the rest of the day. It's been a long weekend, and the final score 307 Terminus and 193 for Wisconsin. So with that, we will leave you be, and then we'll be coming back in about 20-ish minutes or so for the next one. For that, I am a Honey Bear.
I'm Cherry Bomb.
And we'll see you soon.
Signing off.